Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a list of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Yo, it's your boy Jason, and we're holly jolly this time of year because it's winter time.
All right, enough of that guy. You already know who it is. It's your boy Max up in the building, and today we're gonna talk about winter break, looking at a recap of the month of November, talking about what's happening after December. Upcoming, we have winter break, starting on December 17th and ending on January 3rd, sadly. But I hope everyone enjoys it because it only happens once every year.
After the winter break in January, there will be Martin Luther King Day, where we all have the day off to celebrate how Martin Luther King helped end segregation. Crazy. He was the leader of the American Civil Rights Movement and organized a number of peaceful protests as a head of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, including the March on Washington in 1963. He won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. And at the time, he was the youngest person to have done so.
Veterans Day. Veterans Day is an important holiday to be celebrated each year because it allows us to give thanks to the men and women who serve us in the military right now to protect us. These soldiers serve in times of peace and war, protecting the safety and security of citizens of our country and around the world. We also had Thanksgiving, as well as Thanksgiving break. And I hope you enjoyed that time while you had it because it was only a week off.
Let's go see what Janaya and Alyssa have to say about winter break.
For all of you who don't know or don't celebrate Hanukkah, this is the 8-day Jewish celebration which commemorates the rededication during the 2nd century BC of the Second Temple in Jerusalem, where, according to the legend, Jews have risen up against their Greek-Syrian oppressors in the Maccabee revolt. Hanukkah, which means dedication in Hebrew, begins on the 25th of Kislev on the Hebrew calendar and usually falls in November or December. Often called the Festival of Lights, this holiday is celebrated with traditional foods, games, and gifts.
Now, the million-dollar question is, what's Kwanzaa? I guess you guys already heard from the last news reporter that it was Hanukkah. And I'm here to tell you what Kwanzaa is. Now, Kwanzaa was made back around 1966 by an African-American man, 2 other African-Americans, to share their culture and traditions, and the food they eat is usually chicken, catfish, and African coal. Seems very yummy, and ground stew. When Kwanzaa starts, it usually starts over a period of 7 days, way longer than Christmas, as we know. But you usually don't get presents or any toys other than this Bible book filled with a lot of knowledge, or a heritage book known as a heritage.
After Christmas is another day of celebration. This day everyone can celebrate. If you haven't figured out yet, we're talking about New Year's. This day is celebrated all around the world. Families gather together to celebrate the end of the previous year and the new beginnings the next year brings. Many people create a New Year's resolution that they attempt to follow throughout the year to improve themselves. Let's see what students and teachers' resolutions are for this new year.
Now we're going to be celebrating New Year's by asking people what they're going to do for their resolutions. Here's Anthony interviewing staff and students.
Do you have a New Year's resolution? And if so, what do you do?
My New Year's resolution was to get better grades.
That seems like a really nice goal, a lot of people. What do you do on New Year's?
Usually what everybody else does, stay up late till 12 o'clock and then celebrate when
on whatever show we're watching.
I'm with Maya, and what do you do on New Year's?
On New Year's, me and my family like to celebrate, eat a good dinner, and we just like to be together with the whole family and stay up to 12.
Oh, so like you like to have fun with your family
Yes.
for the holidays. So, what is the best thing that happened this school year or last school year?
The best thing that has happened in the past year, so in 2021 for me, was having the opportunity to be here at Fremont and to be teaching 6th grade.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Carr. So, what is the number one thing you want to achieve?
I want to achieve getting better at math because I am getting a little better, but I want to actually understand it.
Okay, that's a nice goal. Thank you, Samantha. The New Year's coming. Well, the past year is coming to a close. Was the past school year for you guys good or was it bad? If it was bad, how was it bad and what can you do to improve next year? Put your responses in the Google form below. Next time we will find the results.
Now, a separate variant of New Year's some people celebrate is Lunar New Year's, otherwise known as Chinese New Year's. It is a 15-day festival celebrated mainly by Chinese communities. However, our school has an annual Lunar New Year parade held by the kindergarteners.
Traditions revolving around Lunar New Year's are large feasts, family reunions, and even kids receiving money from red envelopes. The main purpose of these traditions is to provide more luck for the new year, which is the reason why the festivals mainly contain the color red, as the Chinese belief that the color red represents luck.
Hey, what's up? I'm Brielle,
And also, hey, what's up? I'm Sebastian.
and we're going to talk about the cafeteria. You better believe it.
And also, here's some cool, fun ways to learn how to respect your cafeteria.
Come on, let me show you. Another way that you can help is by not treating the cafeteria like it's your playground. For instance, like the playground is literally right outside. If you want to go play, go outside. Do not treat it like a personal place for you to throw stuff and start food fights and like just disrespect the cafeteria in general.
Yeah, cut it out, man. We don't need that kind of things here. Because, every time I come in here, I always see, like trash laying about, like this is sort of battlefield for like a food fight or something. Yeah.
Hey, so we're going to talk about the thing that we're going to talk about earlier in our broadcast, which is the special thing you can get for doing or respecting the 3 R's, which is charger dollars. Charger dollars are a currency that was back in the day at Fremont, but we decided to add it back, and now if you still have old charger dollars, you can still get some cash. For 5 easy payments of 1 charger dollar from the old charger dollars, you can get 1 charger dollar, right, Sebastian?
Yep, that's right. Because these little things are quite simple, actually. You just get them from being an overall good person and just showing good behavior, like cleaning up after yourself, which correlates to this situation because we were talking about the cafeteria, which currently needs to be respected very well now.
So let me tell you about what type of charger dollars you can get. You can obviously trade in your 1 charger dollars to get, like, if you have 5 charger dollars, you can get a 5, so you don't have to carry as much. But let me show you all the ones we have. We have a 1 charger dollar, a 5 charger dollar, a 10 charger dollar, and a 20. You can get all of those. And if you're staying tuned for future in the year, you might be able to exchange them for some good old prizes.
And now a recap. Jason!
Sorry.
Oh my god.
There's gonna be like a weird cut now.
There's no audio.